Okay, hi everyone. It's Dr. Sarah Moore here, and I'm meeting with Katie Garnett from Katie Yoga, and we're going to be talking a little bit about what Katie is going to bring to the Southwest Wellness Festival this year. Hi, Katie.
Hello, thanks, Sarah.
No, thanks so much for joining me. So, Katie, I guess let's just get straight into it. So, I'd love to hear what you love about being involved with the Southwest Wellness Festival.
We love being involved because we get to share our passion of yoga with so many people on the day, and we feel it's really lovely to come together as a community and celebrate wellness with the public and also other practitioners who operate in the industry. And the Southwest, it's such a good destination spot, and we'd really love to see wellness up there with food and wine as a draw card for the region.
Fantastic. Well, I love all of those reasons too. So, Katie, can you tell us how can community members come and learn about what you have to offer at the festival this year?
We'll be holding a yoga class in the morning, so whether you're a novice or experienced at yoga, come along and join us. And yeah, we'd love to catch up with you and do some yoga on the day.
Fantastic. And I believe that's going to be free for anyone that wants to try it out. So, yeah, that's really wonderful. And Katie, just to finish off, could you please share with us your tips or your top tips for staying well?
Yep. So I guess yoga is very much a lifestyle. I think people often think of it as just perhaps a physical component or what you do in a class, but it's an entire life, a lifestyle practice, and there is a lot of practices we can do throughout our day to really just embrace yoga and encompass yoga. So I think maybe one way to look at it is one of the pillars of yoga physiology is this concept of the koshas. So there's the idea that pure consciousness, our infinite awareness, our true nature, or our soul, I guess you could look at it that way, is covered in layers. And there's 5 layers. And so the first layer is Annamaya kosha, and that's the food layer. So that's made up of what we eat. So it's being, what we eat turns into our cells, our body, our brain. So it's being mindful of what we eat. That would be my first tip, to work with this layer. And also doing exercise like asana, like what you do in a yoga class, to keep the food body nice and healthy. The next layer is pranamaya kosha. So that's our energetic layer. So sometimes we might be low in energy or high in energy. If you're familiar with the nadis and the chakras, this is where they reside, in this layer. And working with this layer, my tip would be to practice pranayama and breathing practices that we do in yoga. The third layer is manamaya kosha, so that's our mind, and we can work with this layer through meditation to try to steady the fluctuations and the disturbances that we experience, and the mental chatter. Just try and find some space through between our thoughts through meditation. And then the fourth layer is Vijnanamaya kosha. That's our wisdom layer. So that's what we know. So to work with this layer, learning new things is a great thing to do. And then the fifth layer, this is Annamaya kosha. So our experience of bliss. So it's very close to the soul. So it's very similar to the soul, but there's still that sense of I-ness, of separate, of me, of ego. So through working with this layer, we can do things throughout the day that bring us joy and try to cultivate bliss more often in our day-to-day life. So what we're trying to do is harmonize and work with all of these layers to bring them into balance, so that we can reside next to our true nature and really sit and bask in our true nature, and find that inner peace, that sense of calm. So they're probably my top tips in a yogic context of how to cultivate more well-being throughout the day.
Wow, Katie. Well, thank you so much. I mean, that all just sounds beautiful. And I think if we could all commit to doing one of each of those 5 things every day, I think we'd all be exceptionally well and happy. So that's a goal for all of us to try and attain. Well, Very generous of you. Thank you, Katie, for putting aside some time to talk with me today. And I guess just a reminder to everyone to follow us on our social media, so our Facebook page and our Instagram page, Southwest Wellness Festival, and also on our website, www.hhpn.com.au, to receive further updates about the Wellness Festival, which is being held on Sunday, the 28th of October, from 8:30am till 2pm on Queen Street in Busselton. And we look forward to seeing you all there and starting some nice morning yoga with Katie around 9:30am at the festival. All right then, Katie. Well, thanks again. And we'll see you at the festival.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.